You're coached at Origin level by Gus.
Yeah.
Of course, he had been influenced. Apart from conspiracies and paranoia, what else did you take from Gus's coaching?
I'll tell you what Gus could do. He could deliver his message like no one else.
Yeah.
He could have you believe a black wall is a white wall. I remember one year, so it would have been at the end of 89. You know, I got dropped from that series. And Gus came in 92. And one of the first sessions he spoke about was what we need to do to beat Queensland. Anyhow, we had a coffee one day and he goes, mate, what are your thoughts on your first Origin series? He said, you're coming up against Mal, he's your captain, club captain. You know, he's done it all. Wouldn't you like to get one over him at times? I said, oh, yeah, I'd like to get that. He says, well, what's your biggest regret so far in Origin? I said, oh, well, the day I played against him in that Origin series, game one, Mal scored all these points and I had a shocker and, I got brushed after that. He goes, right, no worries. So anyhow, gets to 1994, game 3, Mal's last game at Ling Park. It's 1-1. Anyhow, I'm in the sheds and he goes, how you feeling? I said, oh, yeah, good. He said, remember a couple of years ago when I had a yarn to you about Mal and your greatest regret? I said, yeah. He said, what are you going to do about it? I said, oh, I haven't really thought about it. He said, well, no, the time's come, mate. You got to stand and deliver. What are you going to do? And I said, well, I'm going to play well. And he said, mate, he's had his time, but yours has to arrive, and it's got to arrive at some time. Why not be tonight? And I said, all right, no worries. And he said, when they come asking for you to do the toss, go and hide. And I'm like, what do you mean go and hide? He said, well, you're not going out there. He said, we're going to make him wait. He's going to wait for you. I'm like, all right, no worries. And then Touchy comes in and captain, can't find him. They go, mate, captain. Anyhow, it felt like 10 minutes. It was probably 90 seconds or whatever it was. I go out to toss, and Mal is just standing there, and he's filthy. He's just staring at me, and I'm going, oh, my God. He's going to kill me. And then I go back in, and I said, boys, no regrets. I said, I'm not having a fucking regret tonight. And that's sort of how I got inspired for that game. And it was amazing that Gus was able to recall a story 3 years before to actually get me ready and up and about for that game.